for the short term, you know, the little liability insurance for that. Testing. Nope.
I don't know anything about this thing. I don't even know where the power button's at.
All you have to do is just change fair play union, so if they want to look at it, or if we can have a copy. Actually, I think she's already got it scanned in, so we'll simply make a couple copies. Just had to be changed. Page shortness. Yes, I'm not wearing a back brace. I finally got it out. I had enough.
It says LED 1 or 2. Right now it's selecting there. It's supposed to be on LED 1.
Is your microphone on? Turn it.
Oh, Mark, that was
I didn't say I didn't set it up. So
ask Mark. He set it up, so. And he's our electronics guru, because he put it together.
I got a green light here.
Talk to it. Talk to him, see testing.
We got a red light over here for some reason.
Testing.
We all might have to sing louder tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully it comes on. I assume this is working. Whoa, I heard something click.
There it is. Oh, well, that one's working. How's this one? Talking.
Testing. Test.
Nope, here's this.
I've got a green light.
Hey, Rob, can you scoot the microphone down?
So call the meeting to order.
Scoot the microphone down.
So, roll call please, Ms. Adams.
Alderman Winkler.
Here.
Alderman Shannon.
Here.
Alderman Albright.
Here.
Alderman Thomas.
Here.
Okay, we've established a quorum. Do we have any motions to approve the reports? Do we have any motions to approve the reports and minutes?
I do have a question about the reports.
Okay, what's that?
Previous meeting, you had mentioned that we were over budget with the attorney, and I think you had said that our allotted for that was $1,000, but yet last month we paid Mr. Mead $3,412.50. Can you tell me what we're paying him for? Because that's a large sum of money. Is that to do investigations on half the board, or what is that money for?
Tammy, do you have that invoice handy? And then Mr. Mead, if you want to interject, what Tammy's going to pick up or Ms. Adams is going to get up the invoice out for us.
I suspect I have it on my computer as well. I can tell you July and August are both retainer fee of $875. Those included meetings, text, emails, phone calls, going to the municipal court on municipal court days, meetings here at City Hall. Then in September, it got a little more costly. There was the 2 hours for a workshop meeting September 5th, September 10th, municipal court, September 11th, drafting a civil answer. So, and if you read at the bottom, in July, I only billed the retainer. There weren't any gross overages. August, the retainer was billed. There were overages, but I didn't calculate those. And the balance reflects the total of substantial work and does not reflect time spent with emails, phone calls, text messages, additional research, and sleepless nights. Attorney Mead reserves the right to not bill for time allotted to city matters and will not seek compensation for such once this invoice is paid in full, which it has been. Any additional charges may accrue during the month of September and would appear on the October 2024 invoice. This was submitted near the end of September before I left the state for vacation, and I can tell the board that there weren't any additional charges for September of 2024.
So it's basically July, August, and September.
Yeah.
So 3 months.
3 months.
Okay, for messaging, text, email, City Hall. I mean, shouldn't the whole entire board be informed of what these more details into this? Because I don't know any of this, and that's a lot of money to be paying an attorney. And were you not paid to search legal documents on certain board members, or was that on your own doing?
That was on my own doing.
Okay.
Well, I didn't bill for it.
Okay, so nobody assigned you to do background checks on half the board, just you took it upon yourself?
I've actually investigated 2 of the people on the board, which is half.
Yes, me and Robert. Got it.
No, I haven't investigated you yet.
Okay, so you're not getting paid, nobody instructed you to do that, and you're not getting paid tax dollars to do so.
I have done it as my role of city prosecutor.
Okay, so you're targeting 2 board members.
I'm not targeting anyone.
Are you doing that for all of the board or just 2?
I responded to a community complaint regarding a specific board member. And because of due diligence, I looked into it and found, oh, we've got a problem here.
One-sided. Okay.
No, it's not
That's what I just wanted
one-sided.
to know. I
mean,
just wanted to know if our tax dollars were paying you to
Okay,
take
now,
sides.
wait.
If employees are, if they're going to do this, then we're not going to continue.
No,
No.
because,
No, ma'am.
Mr. Elliott.
Are you going to call orders? Because if that was the other side, you'd be throwing a fit. Make it
I'm just
fair.
going to
Make
a
it fair.
statement.
Make it
Travis
fair.
Elliott, our previous
Make it
attorney,
fair.
did not submit all of that.
Then
to
let's
us
do
as
background
well.
checks on all of the board. Do you want to see about Mr. Shannon?
Who was the other board member that you were looking into?
you,
Me,
Mr.
because he
Turner.
said he was looking at me next.
No.
Which was
listen
a
to what
threat
what his
for
answer
board
was,
members
please.
doing their job that they were elected to do. You were attacking. You can hit
Now.
that gavel as many times as you want. I am done with it being one-sided. I'm done being threatened, harassed, and bullied by the mayor, Tracy Mason, and her minions. I am done
I
with it being
have not
one-sided.
said anything
Of
to
course
you.
not, ma'am. Of course not.
So
I don't
Steve,
post. I do not.
Oh, of course not, Tracy.
I have not.
Now,
We have been nothing
Would you
but
let
threatened,
Mr.
harassed, and
Shannon
bullied
respond?
by the other half of this board, including employees, and you have been behind it all.
I've not said anything to any employees about you.
So I asked who the other board member was that you investigated.
It was you, Mr. Shannon.
Yes.
At no one's request. That's something I learned, and I looked up some Maricopa County records, and I'm not charging the county for that. I just wanted to make sure similar warrant proceedings wouldn't need to be brought against Mr. Shannon, and that he was otherwise qualified to serve as alderman. And there's other things people have asked me to look up, but I just declined to look those up.
I just want to remind you that you work for the city of Humansville. You do not work for half the board. This is the taxpayers' money that you are being paid, and I think it's being blown. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Would you mind handing that back down?
Okay,
Because we can
thank
put
you.
it back in the file, please. Thank you.
I also do want to say one more thing since we're with Mr. Mead. I would ask that during the time that we are in these meetings that he is not on his phone. I do feel uncomfortable with him on his phone during these meetings looking up half-naked women and inappropriate stuff. I don't think it's very professional for him to be sitting here doing that. It's been seen multiple times in multiple meetings. It's right in front of me, and it's very unprofessional to do that in the meeting, Tracy.
Can we move on, please?
Are you serious?
What did you?
He wasn't looking at my OnlyFans page, and that's appropriate. I'm not doing this.
Let's
I'm not
do
going to
that.
sit here and be friendly, and that's what your attorney just fucking said to me, Tracy. Way to run a fucking board.
I heard it and it's on
And that's
camera.
appropriate. I'll see you for sexual harassment, you dumb fuck.
Okay. Good
I
luck.
think let's go.
Why would you say something like that?
And that's appropriate, and this is the kind of fucking city you run.
She brought it up.
The city of Humansville
about
needs
what
to
I
wake
was
up because I
investigating.
guarantee you've embezzled millions
And
of dollars out of this city.
And
You don't
I
tell her
stated,
you're going to look up her OnlyFans account. That
I
is
said I was
creepers.
not because
Sexual harassment.
That's
that
sexual
was-
harassment.
how is that sexual harassment?
That's harassment. That's sexual
Yeah, it
harassment.
is,
basically.
dude.
So let's get back to
Sorry.
business.
Oh,
You
sorry.
get paid to investigate. You get paid
And
to
I've been
protect the city.
investigating.
Okay.
And there's things I'm not
And
investigating.
you're okay with this? Him saying
Are
he's
you
going to
an
look up
investigator or
an
lawyer?
OnlyFans
I'm both.
Or
account?
you did not.
I'm both.
This is what
You're not
everyone
hired
has
as
a
an
problem with.
investigator.
I
Sure,
cannot.
No, you're not.
I'm law enforcement.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Then you're well versed in sexual harassment cases, right? Which you just now
Okay.
have one.
How so?
We're going to get back to business, please. We
Guys
have
are
other things
ridiculous.
that we need to discuss.
That is disgusting. And that
I
is
am not
disgusting that he is
disagreeing, but
still
I don't
here.
know what
If
he
that
said.
was Robert or Gary or anybody else, you would kick him out. That is not okay. Not okay.
I'm not saying that it is okay.
Then why is
I'm
he still
saying-
here?
Because I did not hear it.
I did, and I have it on camera, and she will have a copy of that.
You're not going to be able to pull up any audio from what I said on that.
Oh, so you want to admit it again? Again, admit it
I was
again.
speaking to
Let's
one
move
person.
forward.
I don't care.
Do we have a motion for any of the minutes?
Perfect.
Or the treasurer's report or the budget report? Robert, did you have any other questions besides the one for Mr. Mead's pay for that? Or any other questions on the claims list, the bill list? Pardon me?
No.
Thank you. Do we have any motions to accept these reports?
I'll make a motion to accept September meeting minutes, treasurer reports, budget reports, bank statements, and August 28th, 24 amended minutes as well.
I'll second it. Can we do it one at a time though, the minutes first and then step through? I've already read them all, I have no issue if we do it all together, doesn't matter.
You can
I'll
do-
second it.
Okay, you can do it either way. Robert, do you have any questions about anything else?
No, I mean, some of the minutes are wrong, but it'll be what we always do.
All right, so we have a motion on the floor to accept the minutes, treasurer's report, budget report, bank statements, and the amended minutes. Seconded, all in favor. Do you want to do this by roll call? Or let's do roll call.
Alderman Shannon,
Yes.
Alderman Winkler,
Yes.
Alderman Thomas.
No,
Pardon?
no.
Robert, our attorney is on the phone, wanting to talk to you. I think this needs to be,
Excuse me.
There's no quorum.
there's,
Form now.
he needs to go and speak with his attorney. Because you heard what he said, I know you
Yeah,
did, I
well.
seen the look on your face.
Well,
Robert voted no.
Hey, Ellie, will you watch my phone, please?
yeas and no.
Thank you.
All right, so the motion carries. Let's see, Alderman Albright left the meeting at 5:46.
5:45. 5:48.
Okay. I have an agenda request for the Chamber of Commerce. Do we have a representative from the Chamber of Commerce?
Yes. Baptism by fire, right?
Oh, man, I tell you.
Just, can you give us your name, please?
My name is Bernadine McCandless, and I'm Vice President of the Chamber. And our goal is to make Humansville great again.
Your vice.
All right, this is very quick. We have trunk or treat at 5 p.m. on October 31st. We need Human Street closed from 4 till 8 p.m., please.
4 to 8.
So that
This
we
is
can-
usually a annual event.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We do it every year, have a good turnout, little kids, lots of fun. We just want it to be safe, so we block that off, you know.
Mr. Hopkins or Mr. Keller, what dates are we talking about?
Just the 31st.
On the 31st.
Yes,
It's a Thursday.
yes.
Can we get those arrangements made?
Thank you. I will bring you a trick
We'll
or
put
treat
it on, we'll put it on
Do we
the,
vote for that?
we'll put it on the city calendar. No, it's an annual event. If you wanna vote for it, sure, make a motion, but, since it's an annual event and it's recurring, it's not necessary. It's just nice to have your schedule ahead of time.
Okay.
And then if you can get a schedule of like maybe November, December's activities.
I'm gonna go to December next.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, I overstepped.
No, you're good. So our Christmas parade and program is on December 14th at 6 p.m. We're not sure yet about the parade route, and this, I wasn't here at your meeting last week. I watched the little video to try and understand the community building situation, because that's what we usually use.
Right, we usually do use it.
Are we gonna have it available in December? Will the repairs be done?
Hopefully.
We are hoping. I talked with the contractor today. The materials are all ordered. It's just a matter of his supplier locating the materials. They would like to have that building done by the first or second week of November.
Oh,
Knock
that
on
would be great.
simulated plastic. If that does occur, then we do have to do a safety walkthrough, make sure everything's gonna be safe.
Promise?
So, as far as the roof, it should definitely be ready,
Okay.
but there's been water so forth, so there's some cleanup.
Yeah.
We have to make sure there's, none of that black stuff crawling around,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll just
Okay.
have
We'll
to
have to
take.
play that one by ear,
Yeah.
but hopefully it would be ready by then.
Okay.
We can shoot for that date.
All right. Okay,
Which
that'd
would
be
be a
great.
big bonus, I know, for you.
It
all.
would, because we have, you know, so many kids turn up for that
Right.
sometimes don't get anything other than what we do there,
Mhm.
you know, and we've got some really super cool things planned for this year, to make it even better than before. So that's all that we had to ask you guys, and really appreciate your time and what you do.
Okay, yeah, as far as I know, yeah, bring your
All
parade
three of
route
us.
whenever you get it.
Well, it'll depend on whether we're getting the community building or if we have to find another location, so that's why I was asking.
Mhm.
So maybe if we'll know all this for sure by your November meeting,
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
We should definitely
We
know
would
a
know.
heck of a lot. We should be
Yeah.
able to know with any luck and, you know,
So
perfect
who's
weather
the-
to do a roof right now.
Right, who's the best contact for us to talk to about where we're at? Like, just call directly. Okay,
John
cool,
Hopkins.
John.
John, and if he doesn't
Can you-
have the answer, he will find it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can reach him through City Hall, or you can get his number and call him direct.
Okay. Sounds good, thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
The chamber would also be willing to help with some of that,
Absolutely.
you know, to get it ready, by the way.
Yeah, scrubbing, whatever, we'll do it.
Small thing.
Brownies.
He's like, okay.
Tammy, if there's gonna be cookies or anything, I'm
Okay.
in.
Okay, okay, cool.
Okay, so the next item is the budget meeting, when we wanna set a date.
Aren't there some, you said something about there was some things going on the end of this month.
Yes.
you all right?
John
Or-
and
oh,
Sophie.
John and Sophie.
The whole last week of the month will be
Well, we
training
kinda need them for a
conferences.
budget meeting, so.
We could shoot for the first week in November.
Incorporate it with the workshop or make it separate?
If that's all we did at the workshop, it would probably be fine, because it usually takes
It's gonna take
2 half days or a whole day to do. You would only be able to do half of it. Because otherwise you're gonna be here like
Yeah.
all day. It takes a good 8 to 10 hours to do the budget. Now, we can
And that's
do as
during
much
the-
of it as we can ahead of time, but it's still line by line through the whole budget. So, do you wanna set that for the,
Could we
Probably do that instead of a workshop.
do that instead
I
of the
mean, the
workshop?
girls always have the packets ready, so.
No, but the only down, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for it'll take more than just that couple of 3 hours that we do on workshop.
Well, we could finish it, we can decide when to finish it up at the workshop.
Yeah.
Okay.
How,
At least
depending
get
on
it
how,
started.
how it goes through, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do November 7th at,
November 7th is the first meeting.
yeah, 6 o'clock. I know Alderman Albright likes at 6 p.m. Is that okay with everybody else, 6 p.m.? Works fine for
Yep.
me. Okay,
Fine with me.
so get that on the calendar.
Will I be needed for that day?
Pardon?
Will I be needed for that day? I'm happy to be here.
Oh, it's budget? No.
Okay.
Budget's just running through the numbers and the financials to see where we're at. Okay, next is fire department. Do we have anybody to speak for the fire department?
We're here.
Somewhere. Tammy, did everybody get one of these?
I don't even know what that is.
I think it's pictures
Oh,
of the
I didn't
fire
even-
truck
Oh,
that they have
I know
Oh, the
nothing
big
about
red
that. We have one right here, so you probably just put one here and one there to pass around.
Yeah, I've seen this earlier today. So. Mr. Heller, I have, yeah, I
Yeah,
looked,
we're looking
I
at
looked
that
at it, Gary's looking at it, Amber's got one.
You got an extra.
No, I have my working with
Oh, okay.
So this is the one that we have found so far. It is in Vermont.
Okay.
I didn't know Missouri had a Vermont.
We don't, it's state of Vermont. They put this up for sale only because they are getting a